Hello, Aniko here, and welcome to a gameplay commentary on my Chaos Freezing Pulse, which, well, this is just an experimental character, and just gonna say this right now, I have no idea how to actually make a low life character with any shields, so this is an experiment, just so you know that. But I'm gonna play this character and have some fun, and now we actually know the release date for the Fall of Borea. It's a little bit over 2 weeks, so getting closer. And when the update comes, I'm gonna do something fun. You can see this here. This is a full at series set. And I'm gonna do another try on series when the update comes out, because I just don't want to do it right now. But I'm gonna do that with my Crick Blade Flurry build. It's going to be fun, and this time I know what to do. I hope at least I know. So I'm not gonna talk too much about that. Let's go into this map here and have some fun. And my friend says good morning, and I say it to him as well, because it is a little bit early in the morning and I'm a little bit tired, but I just wanted to make a video. He wants to play a map. I'm really sorry right now, but I can't. By the way, I'm gonna talk a little bit about how I'm doing chaos. I'm doing pure chaos and fire damage, and I'm using freezing pulse. And I promise I'm gonna tell you how I did that, but many of you probably already know it. And I'm gonna emphasize this again. I don't really know how to make a good low life build. Just so everyone are aware of that. I'm doing some good damage with them, but I don't really know how. But I have an idea, maybe in the next update I'm actually gonna make this made a character like this, but more powerful. So I have an idea, maybe for instead of a low life version of this build, actually go for a life based build instead. My golem died. This character has been a lot of fun to play. But again, it's probably not the best builds you can play. At least I don't know how to make a proper low life build, because I never made one before. But I have my runs, so if I figure out a build to do it, I can do it. I'm doing some damage, but I need more damage if it can be better. And yes, I'm using Val Pact, which soon you can't use for any shield anymore. And to be honest, I couldn't care less. I think I've said this before, but I like that change, because as the change I have seen in the beta, any shield is not dead, it doesn't seem dead, and it seems much more balanced. So I like it. And by the way, you don't have to have Val Pact and get your leech instantly. It's good, but if you're doing high damage and have a good amount of leech rate, you can leech back that life very quickly, so you don't have to have it. But anyway, rid of that enemy. This is just a low level map I'm playing, by the way. And actually, one of the spells I've always liked is actually the skill I'm using right now, Freezing Pulse. It's fun. I actually like to I like the visual aspect of the skill, and I have made a build of with Freezing Pulse before, so and that build was pretty good. But this is a low life build. That was an Chaos Inoculation build. That one had a lot of life. Is the boss up here? No. Actually, I'm gonna show you now how I'm using Chaos with Freezing Pulse. I'm using a Legacy pair, and these do not have this effect anymore. I think they are converted like 40% of your cold damage into fire. But if you want the full conversion, you can just use a pair and just use cold to fire, and you will almost have, if you have a non-legacy pair, you will almost have 100% the conversion to fire. And I could then converting the fire to chaos with a consuming dark. This is a legacy consuming dark, and if I'm making a new build of this character, I will probably use 2 Consuming Dark to get the maximum amount of chaos damage. And don't worry, I'm gonna show my skill tree, but keep in mind, I don't really know what I'm doing with this character, so just keep that in mind. It's more a character for fun, but it works reasonably well actually. Read of that. The Coming Storm. I take that with me. I'm doing some with them. Look here, we have an enemy here with high resist. See if we can actually face tank this. Alright, I think the chaos damage is doing things. And yes, again, I'm going to show my skill tree. As said before. And if you wonder why it takes so much time for me to upload videos, like 3 days or something like that, I don't know what to do when I'm waiting for the update. And I just don't want to do the exact same videos time and time again. Well, this is a little bit of the same video, but it's not the same builds as the other ones. At least I want to change up the builds I'm doing my gameplay commentaries with. I can't figure out any more exciting video. I'm really sorry for that. It would be fun to make a build guide, but making a build guide before just before an update. Oh, here I need to be careful. I'm gonna take my time. I can't just face tank all of these because I will not survive that because I have way too little energy shield. I'm just gonna kite them. Ooh, that hurts. And these bosses, they're not the worst, but I'm just gonna get rid of the melee one. Now let's get rid of the archer one, which actually are the one I'm afraid of. Ouch. Let's see if I can get up my energy shield, and now I'll get up my energy shield. Ouch. You missed. And now we are much safer. The lightning one is far from that dangerous. Oh yeah, let's see who can outlast who. My lightning friend. Thunder Skull. Oh, you're doing some damage to me. Oh, it's getting closer. And there we go. We did it. It was not that hard, but you can see there my damage is not really up to par. But then again, I made this build for fun, and then it actually worked. Was a pleasant surprise. Let's see if we can actually kill all enemies in this map. And by the way, I actually gonna play the new league when it comes out, and I have a fun idea I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna do a revisit the Cyclone, so yes, it will be melee. And it will be awesome. I hope at least. I think I've said this before, but in my opinion, they're actually gonna buff Cyclone. And not buffing it in like giving it more damage, but buffing it in like improving its mechanics. And to me, that is a real buff. That's actually a really big buff, making the skill more fun to play and easier to play. And if you wonder what I'm talking about, they're gonna do pathfinding, some pathfinding on it. So when you're using Cyclone, they are the smallest obstacle, and when you happen to bump into, it will automatically cyclone a little bit to the side, so you're not getting stuck all the time. So you can actually use Cyclone in more confined spaces without constantly getting interrupted by bumping into a wall. So that's that. So that's what I'm looking forward to, and I call that a buff. In all its glory, it is a buff. And actually, by the way, you saw showed you the, well, ooh, what we have here, a divination strongbox. You saw I actually showed Uber at 0 fragments before. I actually going to oh, look at that. chaotic destruction. Oh, why not? King's Blade. I want that. I want all of it else. The risk. Metalsmith. Lover. Corrupted. Not serious. Arsenal. Corrupted weapon. That can be like anything. Can be as good as at Sirius' Fable, and can be as bad as like the Screaming Eagle. Corrupted. Well, the Screaming Eagle is not that bad, but in high-end game, maybe not the best. But you saw I showed you the Uratseer fragment, and I'm gonna do it with my Crit Bladefire build. Because that's the build I had that doing the most damage. Maybe my Weakness Fire would be able to do it, but I'm not entirely sure, but I will see. But the item I want to get to that, just to be ridiculously more tanky, I want an at series accuracy. Yes, those gloves which have you instantly apply your life fix instantly on a crit, which are an extremely powerful effect, like Volpact, but even better because you still have your life regeneration. And I think life regeneration is a little bit underappreciated because I just love life regeneration. I think it's the best because you can just be out of if you are hurt, then you can just be out of combat and let your life go up again. But that may be just my opinion. But anyway, let's take a look at my passive skill tree. And by the way, those gloves are ridiculously expensive. So trying to farm for them. They cost like 40 exalts, and that's expensive. Anyway, this is how this skill tree looks like, and I'm gonna say it again so that someone tell me in the comment, why do you show this build guide? This is not a build guide. I'm just showing my skill tree for those who are interested. But anyway, I'm using 2 first snow. That's why I can shoot, you see, this way the projectile. I'm shooting 5 projectiles with no drawback whatsoever. So the first snow, I just love this move. It's awesome. And I'm also using, not using this very special. Then I just went for Energy Shield, Deep Wisdom, more Energy Shield, Arcane Focus. I have Annihilation, Occultist Dominion. I have Instability, and then something to increase my power charge. I have 5 power charges currently. I can't take another one, which I'm probably gonna do. And I have some Deep Thoughts. I have Heart of Flame because I 100% of my cold damage or convert into fire damage, which means that 100% of fire damage in the skill tree will be added to my damage. And I have this whole energy shield wheel here. Moving on, I went down here. Of course, I take Pain Attunement. I took Arcane Vision, which I think is not necessary, but give me some more light rays, so it's easier to see. I have Written Blood for Energy Shield, or some Strength. I have Doomcast, and I have Ghost Raver. I have Cold-Hearted Calculation, Assassination, Trickstery, Nullification. I do using Sniper for the projectile speed and projectile damage. And I went down here, took Void Barrier and Volpact. And I also went down this way here. I'm thinking about taking Mendling so I can get even more Energy Shield. I'll take this wheel here. And I can actually take another Yule socket somewhere else in the tree and have an energy from within here and get a lot of even more energy shield here from this tree here. That's an option. And I also have Path of the Servant for Foresight, I think it's called. And then I'm gonna take these 2 energy shield notes here. So a lot of things I can take, and but as I said before, this is an experimental character, nothing else. So just everyone knows that. So let's take a fast look again at the gear I'm using. I'm using a Consuming Dark, which converts my fire damage into cold damage, chaos damage, but not all of it. And it's together with Pair. Then all of my other gears, just some defensive stuff, except for these gloves here. They give me some spell damage and a little bit of energy shield. I have this awesome pair of this awesome belt here, which give me a huge amount of strength, so I don't need it in the skill tree. And give me some resistance, and it gave me the energy shield. I'm using these boots here, rainbow strikes, pretty stable stuff for me. I'm using a dream fragment so I can't get freezed. I'm using Eye of Kayula so I can't get stunned, and I know Presence of Kayula would be godlike to have, but it cost like 8 exalts, so no thanks. But I wish I had it. I wish I had Presence of Kayula, but right now I just have Eye of Kayula. And I'm using Prisma Guardian, which have a terrible amount of energy shield. I'm using it so I can use more auras, but if I really want to get more energy shield, I would just swap this one for like a 300 or 350 or 400 energy shield, normal shield. But this one have one really good benefit. It give me a lot of resistance, as you can see. And also empowers the auras I have in it, so it's a really damn good shield, but it's just a shame that it had that shitty energy shield. I'm just using, oh, I'm sorry, I am a little bit tired. I'm just using this helmet here, which are a really good helmet. Give me good resistance, good energy shield. It's a good helmet, and I like it. And actually, by the way, I found this helmet myself. And the skill gems I'm using, I'm just going to show the important one. Freezing Pulse together with increased critical strike chance, faster casting, control destruction, and life leech. I don't know if that's the best setup. I have used the element of focus and give a lot of damage, but I want to ignite enemies. But I can, as you can see right now, my damage is only 24,000. If I take elemental focus in, I'm doing 900,000 damage. Actually, I can go with that. And I had like 40,000 before, but I decided to use life leech. That's why my damage went down. For better protection. So I need more damage in this build, and I need more energy shield. And the auras I'm using Discipline, Herald of Thunder, I'm using Herald of Ice, I'm using Anger. I don't know how good Anger actually are to use, but I'm using it anyway. And I have Clarity. So I'm pretty much all with this character. And again, I made this character for fun. And to make something different. Well, anyway, I hope you guys like this little video here when I'm rambling around in my... I'm a little bit tired, so I don't know what I've said. But anyway, I thank you all for watching, and I see you guys next time.